Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good day, everybody. Welcome to the class. This is a video recording for your learning material. I'm going to share the screen. Yeah, I hope everybody is in a good condition so you can learn better, even though this is only through a video recording. Okay. Yeah. This is session 2 of communication skill 3, and the topic is about talking about problems. Yeah. Describe and sympathize pet peeves, as well as make and comment on suggestion. Yeah. Let's see. The topic of unit 3 is I can't stand it when blah blah blah. So describing pet peeves and then sympathize. Yeah. This is the conversation text of Marco and Jenny. Yeah. And then this is the instruction. Yeah. I'm going to play the audio. Yeah. And I hope everybody can listen first. Yeah. And then after that, you are going to practice. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm going to play the audio. Yeah.
Lesson 3. I can't stand it when... Page 6. Conversation. A. Listen. Why is Marco annoyed? What are other things that annoy Jenny and Marco?
Hi, Jenny. I'm so annoyed.
What's wrong, Marco?
I was just at the movies, and there was a guy there who talked through the whole thing. I can't stand it when people talk during a movie.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It gets on my nerves when people are rude like that. But it really gets me when people text during a movie.
Yeah, I hear you.
You know what else bugs me? I hate it when people chew their popcorn really loudly.
Me too. Oh, and it bugs me when people leave their popcorn and sodas on the floor after the movie instead of throwing them away.
Oh, same here.
Maybe we should just start watching movies at home from now on.
Okay. So everybody, that's the audio of this conversation. Now I want everybody to practice by yourself, yeah, by reading it by yourself. Yeah. I'm going to move the cursor, and then you start practicing by yourself the conversation between Marco and Jenny. Yeah. So let me start. Conversation. Listen. Why is Marco annoyed? What are other things that annoy Jenny and Marco? You start, Marco. Jenny. Go on. Jenny. Okay, I hope it's not too quick for you. Yeah. So what you can do is that you can play this video again and again, especially in order for you to listen to the audio. Yeah. So I hope that you can practice this, because after this you are supposed to make the assignment. You are going to make assignment, yeah. But you can find the information about the assignment later. Yeah. Now we go on. Yeah. Okay, this is language booster. Yeah. Notice the ways we describe pet peeves and sympathize with the other person. Sympathize with the other person. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 expressions on how you describe pet peeves, and then you have 4 also other responses to show sympathizing. Yeah. Let's see. You repeat after me after I say it. I hate it when people chew loudly. I hate it when people chew loudly. I hate it when people are rude. I hate it when people are rude. I can't stand it when people chew loudly. I can't stand it when people are rude. It bugs me when people chew loudly. It bugs me when people are rude. It gets me on my nerves when people chew loudly. It gets on my nerves when people are rude. Okay, hope that you learn something from these expressions and keep in your memory, because this is going to be for your good. Yeah. Now, how you express sympathizing? Repeat after me. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I know what you mean. I can either. I can either. Same here. Same here. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I hear you. Okay. Now we are going to try to practice, combining, this language booster with this one. Yeah. Repeat after me. I hate it when people chew loudly. Yeah, I know what you mean. Okay, something like that. What about this one? I can't stand it when people are rude. I can't either. Next. It bugs me when people chew loudly. Same here. Last one. It gets on my nerves when people are rude. Yeah, I hear you. Okay? So that is the way how you practice this language booster. You practice this again and again by playing the video, and then you make your own, intonation, expression, That is the way how you practice, in communication skill. Next, this is going to be the same like what we did, that you are going to have conversation and then the language booster, but this one is in Unit 4. Unit 4. Okay, everybody. Unit 4. You put up with a lot. Making suggestion. Responding on suggestions. Everybody, let's see. You have a conversation. This one is between Ingrid and Robert. As usual, or as we previously did, I'm going to play the audio. We listen and repeat. Silently. And after that, you are going to practice. Ingrid, Robert. Ingrid, Robert, and so on and so on. Hope you don't have any problem with the vocabulary. Now we go on.
Lesson 4. You put up with a lot. Page 8. Conversation. A. Listen. Why isn't Pablo with Ingrid and Robert? What is Robert going to do?
Hi, Robert. Where's Pablo? I thought he was hanging out with us tonight.
Hi, Ingrid. He cancelled at the last minute.
Again? You put up with a lot from him.
Yeah, he keeps doing it. I'm starting to resent him for it.
Have you tried confronting him about it?
Do you really think that's a good idea? I don't want to be pushy and have an awkward conversation.
If you don't feel comfortable talking to him, you might want to consider texting him about it.
That's not a bad idea. I'll give it a try.
Great. Let me know how it turns out.
Okay, that's very, very clear and strong voice from both of the speakers. Now it's going to be your turn to practice. Again, I'm going to show you the cursor and you follow this arrow for you to practice this conversation. Conversation, listen, why isn't Pablo with Ingrid and Robert? What is Robert going to do? Yeah, you start Ingrid. Ingrid. Robert. Ingrid. Robert. Okay, so that's it. You practice by yourself by following the arrow that I am showing you. Again, you can repeat the video again and again in order for you to find that your intonation, your sentences, pronunciations are clear or better from previous one. Everybody, now we have language booster. Then notice the ways we make and comment on suggestions. Okay, making suggestions. You can look at this one, have 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got only 4 examples, but of course there are many kinds of examples that you can find. We have making suggestions and then we have commenting on suggestions. Yeah. Have you thought about confronting him? You follow me? Yeah. Listen and repeat. Have you thought about confronting him? Have you tried confronting him? Yeah. Next, you might want to consider texting him. You might want to consider texting him. Okay. Now, let's see. What about you? Yeah. Have you thought about confronting him? Yeah. Have you tried confronting him? You might want to consider texting him. You might want to think about texting him. Those are all the expressions about making suggestions. Now it is going to be commenting on suggestions. You listen and repeat. Do you really think that's a good idea? Do you really think that's a good idea? That might work. That might work. That's worth thinking about. That's worth thinking about. I'm not really sure that would work. I'm not really sure that would work. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Okay. I hope that you can practice by yourself again. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Thank you. Now we are going to try to combine this making suggestions side and then the commenting on suggestions side. Yeah. Repeat after me. Have you thought about confronting him? Do you really think that's a good idea? Yeah, okay. Have you tried confronting him? That might work. Okay. You might want to consider texting him. That's worth thinking about. you might want to think about texting him. I'm not really sure that would work. Okay. Yeah. So everybody, yeah, that is a combination of how you make suggestion and then how you respond to the suggestion. So everybody, that is the end of the session. I hope you learn something and then you enjoy the class. Just check the assignment from me in my Google Classroom. Thank you very much. Yeah. Hope everybody is always in good health. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.